Good morning. Happy Monday. Somebody was sitting in my chair. I sat in it and it was like I was sitting on the ground. So I had to hurry up and fix it. Anyway, how's everyone today? Hi, Sandra. Good morning, Melanie. Oh, how was your weekend? Good morning, Gail. Hi, Kim. Mine was Saturday was whew. We did Easter and 3 birthdays of the grandkids. So it was a little uh, So yesterday, I didn't do much, a little bit of sewing, but I was exhausted. Exhausted. And the kids are older now, so well, except for the youngest, she's like 4. So they kind of outgrew the Easter egg thing. Hi, Zaza. Um, so hi, Katie. So the other kids are 16 to I think the youngest is 10. So we did a lot of Easter games. It was really fun, but exhausting. So their mothers planned all the games and they had a really good time. And we had pizza and we had cake and we had breakfast and donuts and lots of good junk, right? Hi, Joe. I'm well, thank you. So yesterday was just recovery. um, that's about all I did all weekend. So, hi, Susan. Um, that's about all that happened here. So this morning I started cutting this out and looking at this pattern because we picked, if you were here last Wednesday, we picked a box and it was between the Sew Sampler and Pastry Shop Quilts. Levi. He's had me absence too. Let me calm down in a second. I think it's the mailman. The mailman. Ah, that's exactly who it was. He's gone now. He went back and laid on the couch to look out the window. Um, so we picked the pastry shop quilts, and I didn't know what was in the box. So it ended up, because it was like 2 years ago. I'm trying to work through these boxes. Hi, Jess. Welcome in. I can show you a picture of it. And I was a little nervous about it because I've never done star legs like this, but we're going to do it. You can see it. We're going to do it. We're going to try it out. Worst I can do is mess it up. I've only done star legs by like stitch and flip or Tri-Rex, which I could have probably done with this, but and the pattern's still available, not as a kit, but pattern is. I tried to link it in the description box. Not so tech savvy, but I tried. Um, so it is in there if you want it. So I'm going to do it just the way they do it. We'll see how it goes. What are the legs? Worst they can do is mess it up. Yep, that's right. And it's only fabric and thread. It's not the end of the world, right? So the legs are this part. So they have you measure over. I can't give the measurements. That's not my pattern, but they have you measure over a certain amount, draw a line from that measurement to the corner, right? So I did that. I'm like, this is way out of my comfort zone. So we're going to try it. And then, got my directions over here. Then it says, put it right sides together. I was going to try this at first, but then I thought, no, let's be uncomfortable and nervous on camera about messing this up and see if we can really do it. Worst case scenario, the seam ripper has to come out, right? So I have my little colored ones. Legs are points. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Whatever you want to call those little things. So we're going to do right sides together. And it says to sew on that line. So that's what we'll do. Let me turn this a little so you can see. There you go. You can see a little better. Okay. I have enough? No. I still have the thread in this machine that it hates. So I got to make sure I got a long enough tail. There we go. Could be using a leader ender, but that would mean I'd have to be prepared. Okay. So I'm just sewing on the line because I got to have 4. Lori, we won't laugh too hard if you mess it up. It's okay. You can laugh as hard as you want. I don't mind. Not the first time I've been laughed at, and probably not the last. For sure. 2. 3. Hi, Lori Clark. How are you? Oh, I know, Melanie. I don't take too much seriously. You can pick on me. It's okay. This ends up being 55 by 55, and it uses 2 charm packs, and like 3 yards of background. So we're gonna go do this one. Okay, so that's our 4 right side ones. Now what does it say to do? This is way out of my comfort zone. Press them open. Press nothing open. But okay. We must. All right, there's one. Oh, I don't. Shh. I don't have to steam on. Okay. one more. This looks weird to me. It's that time of year in New York where you start with a sweater and end with a tank top. Okay. Oh. I'm going to cut these apart. Two. All right. What's it say to do next? Because these are some odd looking birds. Then it says with it open. Right. And take it to the cutting mat. Cut the excess so then you have a 2.5 inch square. Okay. Hi, Lisa. Lurking as usual. You're in a sweatshirt with a pair of shorts in the South. Oh, we got jeans on here, no doubt. Hi, Joyce. Welcome in. Okay, so now we have this, right? Let me show you the back of it. There's the back. This is going to work. Okay. Next, it says, take it to the cutting mat. Oh, no. And trim it up. Okay. All right, if you say so. All right. I'm a little nervous here. And it tells you what measurement. Okay, and then this one. Three. Okay. So then we have this. I still have 4 more to do. For these. Then it says to trim. Boy. Trim this, these flappy things that we just sewed to 1/4 of an inch. So we're going to do that. That makes sense. Without trimming the other one. I wish I could have this set up different so you could see what I was doing, but I'm shoved in a corner. One more. Okay. I might have messed this up. Already? I did. Maybe. To make your own EPP papers. What do I use? I use junk mail. Don't isn't that what you use, Sandra? For EPP, what do you use for the papers? Is what Joyce was asking. Susan uses scrap drawing paper for hers. Oops. Oh, birthday cards. Yep. Done that. For Christmas cards. Index cards. That's a good idea too. Patty uses cardstock for EPP. One, two, three, four. I'm missing one, I think. Hi, Gladys. How are you? Okay. You know what? First mess up of the day. I think. All right. Yep. Here we go with the seam ripper. Oh my. Okay. Well, at least I didn't cut it. But I got a little ahead of myself. So, what you're supposed to do is no, don't start. Levi, be a good boy. He was up early today too with me at like 3, which is unusual for him. He usually sleeps till 6 or ish or so. Okay. Once you have, what I did was I started sewing the other white ones, which I probably could have got away with, but to the other color, which you're not supposed to do. You're supposed to do this, like that. Yes. All right, back on track. So now we put another white square with it going the other way. Yeah, they're there to keep us humble, all right. You're getting ready to run errands, but listening to everything y'all say. Okay, thanks, Melanie. Have fun errand running. One's dressed and ready for the bus. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yay! All right. Now we're going to do this the right way. I think. Does it look like a star? Like, please let it look like a star. Oh, it does. Whew. Once we trim it, it will. It looks a little funky right now, but that's the way you're supposed to do it. Ignore my previous step. Okay. So if we trim this, ooh, look at that. We have one. Hi, Sheila. Waiting for the doctor to come in. I hope all is well. So there is one. Now we only have 3 more to seam rip. No. Just a skin check. Very good. Those are important. And through my fair share. You know, because back in the day, we didn't really pay much attention to our skin, right? With the baby oil and the things we used to do for a tan. I'd go out in the fields and not even give a thought. What was sunscreen back then? Did we even have sunscreen? I don't know. We certainly did everything to be brown. Silly teenagers. Silly, silly. Okay. This one. I think I got it now. Here's another one. Trim this up. Oh, shouldn't have done that yet. Gave myself a new blade this morning. Why do I wait so long? I was struggle bussing yesterday. I don't know why I do that to myself. There's another one. I'll press the seam open. Just finger press it for now. There we go. Okay. Hi, KB. Welcome in. Oh, welcome in. You just subscribed? Thank you. You live in Oklahoma and all about the scrap quilts. I do love scrap quilts. They're my favorite. Right, Sheila? Me too, girl. I'm always once a year. Who needs their nails polished? Alani today. Oh, well, get on that, Grandma. They're so funny. My youngest, or she's not the youngest, almost the youngest. Addison is all about the skincare. She she gets into this bubble brand or something, all about the face. It's a female doctor, and she's wonderful. When you think the older men in the room aren't too bad looking. Yeah, well, I hear you. That's funny. Oh, you make me laugh. Sheila, you kill me. She's a Miss Diva. Oh, the color changing one. The color changing one, yes, those are very popular in this house also. I've tried those, and unfortunately, mine always stay like blue or purple because my hands are always cold. So to me, it's like, but the kids love them. Mm, they give you pedicures with lots of lotion. That could be dangerous. That could be really dangerous. Just saying. Don't get up barefooted. Well, I did mess this up. I dare say, and I don't think. Oh no, I don't have another one of those colors. Maybe in here. Yeah. Yes. Woo. Oh, it's not lost. Woo. All right. Shower's done. Lunch is packed. Handwork for breaks in the handbag. I'm ready for a day of subbing. Oh, back at work, huh? Fun, fun. That's not right. Ooh. What? All right, just a second, Levi. Okay, I'll be right back. The dog's got to go. Per usual. Oops, sorry, guys. I need the thing. Took you for a little ride. Jostled you a little bit. This one is the one I messed up. Garbage. Yeah, for a second, Sheila, he was quiet. He does it every live stream. Even, I try with the bugger, make sure everything is taken care of. Um, you know, I try. He just has to be him. Make sure he's been out, make sure um he's had food and water and doesn't matter. Does not matter with him. That is not the one I need. I need that one. Good morning, Deb. Oh, never late. You were goofing off. Well, that sounds fun. Were you playing in your sewing room? Maybe we don't want to know. Deb. This is a hot mess. Okay. Back to the pattern. I think I know what I'm doing, and I don't. Okay. So we have that. We have this. What did I do with this one? Okay. I'm fixing it. I think. We'll see. Can she recover? Can she do it? Right. That's the problem. I think I got it. See you later, Gladys. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. I'll probably see you later this afternoon. Another one. Roof. I have to wait a minute. Just a minute. I have to put pictures in Mona's Discord today of how far I got with Singing in the Rain. I did work on that yesterday. I got all my boots done. I got house block done, one. I got all my pinwheels. They're not perfect, but close enough for government work. So now we have 3. If I can struggle through one more, we might make it. This is a very odd way for me to do this. Morning, Nancy. You're going to Walmart? Blessings, my friend. Blessings. Check out the fabric aisle here. They got some good sales going on, Joe. Getting the dog. Lay down. He should be done now. Unless something floats by his window. Okay, one more. Can we struggle through one more? No, actually, we have a lot more than that, don't we? No, we don't. We have one more. Okay. Okay. Over to trim. Oh no. No, you're good. Sure. Where'd my pencil go? Oh boy. Oh. All right. So we're going to do here. And here. All right. What's this one? Turn it up. And I'm going to go corner. No. Oh. All right. Let's try one. This one. Ew. Nope. Oh, I'm really struggling here. Okay. One more. You can do it. Just one. You can. It's phenomenal. Seven. Okay. This has to be it, I hope. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Mark it. There. All right. Last one. Let's see. Oh, please be right. Please be right. Please, oh, please. Thank you. You have a great Monday too, KB. Thanks for hanging out. All right. We are. I would much rather use Tri-Rex than do it this way. Just saying. I'm sure once I get used to it, it'll be fine. Probably making it harder than it really is. But you know. Okay, then I need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yay! Good job, Sheila. If you're like me, the 80s haven't got you yet. Well, they did get me once. Had a little spot on my nose taken off. That was like, it looked like a freckle, but it wasn't round. It was kind of funky looking. And so I went and had that looked at, and sure enough, they took it off and everything was all good. So yay! Check out Joanne's. Cool. Maybe I'll head there tomorrow. check it out, see what's going on. So now basically we're just doing the star block. I can do this without messing it up, really. For real. Those star legs, oh, I'd much rather use a tri-rack than the way they did it. But if you don't have one, you know. Tri-rack is way easier in my opinion. Maybe I'm just not, my head's not in the game today. That could be. Just having one of those silly days. That could be true. Right? The days of laying in the sun. I know. I used to do it. Put the baby oil on, or my friend and I would like put a towel out in her driveway because it was blacktop, right? Lay on the towel, and we did terrible things, but we didn't know. We just didn't know. You have a lot of them to make. Good luck. Yeah, right. A couple hours, I should be a pro, Sandra. Maybe. You know, repetition does work for me. Let's hope it's just not repeating the same mistake. To this part, we're all good. Baby oil with iodine. Wow. I don't think I ever did that. I used to do something else too, and I can't remember. Besides the baby oil. I have very fair skin. I'm the only brunette. Ooh. It's probably the milkman's or something, right? That's what my mom always said. She may have been. She may have been telling the truth. Who knows? Um, my brother and my sister are blonde. You know, very fair skinned, right? She always told me that. I thought she was kidding. Maybe she wasn't. The only thing is that makes me believe she really was kidding now that I think about it is the milkman was really short, you know, like, I don't know, 5'7" or something. And my dad was really tall, like 6'3" or 4. And my brother's really tall, and I'm really tall, so maybe she was kidding. I'm gonna go with it. She was kidding. Maybe we should thin that. The day we're having, we probably should. Get back to work, Lisa. Have a great day. Okay. Okay, folks, I'm not a pinner. Not at all, usually. Why do you keep coming unthreaded? All right. Did my pens pay off? Yes, they did. One more time. Levi. Okay. Here we go. Last seam. Don't run over your pens. You didn't see that. Okay. All right, let's see. Ta-da! I gotta press it, obviously, but not bad. Not half bad. I only have to do that how many more times? Those star points. Whew, they're a struggle. Let's see how many more times I have to do that. 15. By about 10, I should be a pro. The iodine was supposed to help give you an even tan. We never did that. We didn't know that. There was no tan. Just a degree of burn. Right. And hence here we are. Well, at least me, I'm like 20 years later. No, more than that. 30 years later? Something about that. Going for skin checks every year. So 15 more of those. I want to have them done by Wednesday. Just 15, Sandra. Oh, Dee is sick. What's wrong with her? Make it 16. Well, it is 16. Oh, I really did. Randy, hi, how are you? I really did like 16 and a half because I did screw one up. To be totally honest, hi, Kathy. I did. I sewed it backwards, which is really easy to do. Not on my A game. What can I say? Oh. So then Wednesday we can do the borders, which are, oh, poor thing. She's got a cough. And at her age, they have so much going on. The teething, feel bad for them. So that's the goal, 15 more of these, if not more because I mess them up. Let's hope not, knock on wood. And then I'll move on to the borders. I'll have them all cut and we could do a couple of borders. Mom has it also. Is it like a flu or something, Sandra, or just a really bad cough? Like cold symptoms? Poor thing. Speak of cough. Oh, that's too bad. Well, I hope Mom and poor Dee feel better soon. So I think that's what I'll work on for the rest of the day. I could show you my blocks that I did yesterday. Almost doesn't stop coughing. Oh, that's not good. You should have that checked out. So this is for Singing in the Rain, right? I did. I finished one house block. I did. Yesterday, I finished up my boots, my rain boots. These are cute. I'll call you back in a minute. Pinwheels, whole bunches of them. And the rain boots are my favorite because I think they're so dang cute, right? Aren't they cute? Got yellow ones, turquoise ones, the red, and the pink. What else did I do? I did a flower block. This about made me crazy, but I think I got it now. You know, this is the top of it. Fiddly, as I suspected, but I got it. Do you see the age my older daughter developed bronchitis? Really? That young? That's too young. Poor thing. Way too young. So those are my blocks for Singing in the Rain that I've got done so far. Thanks, Kathy. Thanks, Melanie. I'll put a picture on Discord too. I just haven't got that far yet. Further doing than I am. You're only working on it on Mondays, but I wanted to get that much done, right? So at least I could work on my other quilt alongs because, Deb, I'm working on like 4 or 5 of them at a time. I get bored with one. I'm not one of those people. I wish I was that could do a quilt from start to finish done. But I get bored. So did a little yesterday. I'll probably get back to that after I do some of this, You're working on other quilts, but no other quilt alongs. Oh, I've cut a lot of quilt alongs. I just can't say no. Then I was thinking, it's an illness, really is. Because I was thinking, what am I going to do next? I want to do that bird one. You know what I'm talking about? I think you have the kit for it, but I'm going to do probably my stash. I just wish I was one of those people that could just hyper focus on one, but Song Sparrow, yeah. I bought the pattern for that. I really want to do it. Excited about that one. But I got to finish one of these first. You're going to use your stash too, yeah. Although I love her fabric, but, you can only buy so much. For 2 block party quilts from Fabric Cafe, you just cut out fabrics for that, Melanie? Yeah, it's definitely called FOMO. And sometimes I do miss out, but rare. Yeah, I love her fabric too, but, You got to pick and choose, right? That'll be pretty. That particular quilt will be pretty scrappy with the flowers and the birds. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my stash. I told myself I could do it if I use my stash because, we got the pattern for a deal. So, all right, friends, I suppose I will wrap it up here, let you get on with your day. And I'll get on with mine. A lot of other people coming on later, so they're for your boy grands. Marvel boy stuff. Boy stuff you've been saving. Those are hard to come by too, I think. Boy stuff, right? I remember when my grands were younger. They're older now, but it was hard to find boy stuff. Girl stuff all over the place, but boy stuff's a little harder. I'll have to check it out, Melanie. All right, friends. Y'all have a great day. And I'll see you on Wednesday. We'll do the borders. By then, I'll be a master at this block and have them all done. That's the goal. Okay, goal. That's a goal. Not promising, but it's a goal. All right. Well, y'all take care, and I'll see you Wednesday morning, and I'll see you out there on the YouTube around in Discord and wherever. Bye, everyone. You have a great day. Take care. Thanks for being here.